there, it's Terri Levine. Welcome back to the Modern Coaching Method podcast. Super glad that you joined. Today, I'm going to help you position yourself as an authority in the coaching or consulting field and to really show you how you can own your niche. And it's by creating what I call flagship or cornerstone content. So one great way of doing this is go take a look at some of your prospects and make sure you subscribe to the podcast because I've been teaching how you have your dream prospects lining up for you. And then the best way to create real heart-to-heart, like heartrepreneur relationships with prospective clients is number one, inviting them to be featured on an interview, on a Facebook Live, on your YouTube channel, on LinkedIn, I don't care. Interview them somewhere to create relationships with them. Make sure you have a passion for the clients that you serve. And during these interviews that you also articulate your point of view. So you could interview people and talk to them. Don't forget they're a prospect. Maybe you can interview them about truths that they hold, and you could share some of your own, or who or what has influenced their work and shared some of your own, what recommendations they typically would make. And then you can share the kinds of recommendations that you make to your client family members. Or maybe you've got some stories or anecdotes that you can add during these interviews. Maybe you have some examples of, you know what, that's really interesting, sir or ma'am prospect that I'm interviewing. With a client family member recently, I blah, blah, blah. And you can interview them on how they're unique in their business. And then you can talk about how you're unique and what your guarantee is. So the best way to create impact, influence, and income is to really look at what you have passion for. What are the channels that are best for you to use? It's not every social media channel. It's not Google ads and Facebook ads and Instagram and writing a book and blogging and podcasting and emailing. It's a channel, okay? I only use one or two channels. And what you're looking for in those channels to position yourself as an authority is sharing your own point of view. Think about what your own client family members have in common. Think about the kinds of mistakes that they make or what they come to you for. Then I only want you to create one piece of cornerstone content. It can be something meaty. You just want to break it into smaller pieces of content. You create one thing and then you optimize and leverage that in many different ways. So that one cornerstone becomes the epicenter of all your activity. And that's how you create your circle of influence. What I see many coaches and consultants doing, maybe even you, is they're creating a bunch of stuff here, then they're over here, then they're doing a book, then they're doing an ebook, then a blog, then Facebook Lives, then a podcast, and they're going on podcasts. They are missing that one cornerstone, that one epicenter that creates a circle of influence that then all the content breaks out of. Only show up to teach and help. Please stop selling. It's a long game. It's not a short game to gain authority positioning. So this cornerstone piece that you're going to build needs to consistently point back to this one thing. You keep referring back to this one thing, and don't be aggressive with people, right? If they're interested, it's reverse marketing. Let them raise their hand and tell you, by the way, are you watching all the things on reverse marketing? Your goal is to make people feel very, very comfortable. Look at the content. Is this content helping my audience? Does this content deepen a connection with my audience? And so we'll leave it at that for today. This is help for your authority positioning. Make sure you subscribe to the Modern Coaching Method and then join our community, and you'll see exactly how we do this. Great having you. Leave a 5-star review if you would be so kind. Bye now.